Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I'm checking if I'm in the right. Oh, yes, I'm there. Okay. So, good afternoon again. I'm sorry. It's a new platform from Janome Canada, anyway. And ooh la la, this on top of everything I have to learn, and it's not my. Not used to this, to this platform. So I'm afraid all the time that I'm not live. Okay, so welcome to another 30 minutes with me, Celine Ross from Janome Canada. So today I want to talk to you about the picture showed you, and it was on the blog, on the French blog anyway, and on Facebook, because Danielle posted on Facebook that we're going to talk about Shamrock as an applique, a mini quilt. So I'll show you phase 1, phase 2, and then we're going to work with applique. So let me turn the camera, and like I said, I'm not too familiar. So camera back. Yeah, here I am. Okay. So this is the shamrock, and I can do, and we have to be lucky. Yeah, there's four leaves. Okay. So what I wanted to show you first, I use artistic digitizer. What I'm showing today, you can use the artistic digitizer. You can use the cutting needle. You can use even just your scissors if you don't have a software or an embroidery machine. But here, what I wanted to feature right now, and it's the how we work with the cutting needles, okay? But then I'll show you only with the sewing machine, how to apply them with the decorative stitch or an applique stitch all the way, all around the shamrock. So first, who's not making mistake? Me, I do. I do make mistake. First mistake is I work in my software. I send the design to my machine. I embroider all this. And then I said, oh, I'm going to teach a class on this, so I will number my steps. Right away, one is on the wrong side. So step number 1, 2, 3, 4. So what happened here is, number 1, I want to show people, and why I'm back on this, it's because I receive emails and emails and comments and comments. I received this, so I said, people, 30 minutes, it's hard also to explain. And online, it's really not like when you're working on it, like you sit in a class. It's totally different. So step number 1 with the artistic digitizer and the cutting needles is, of course, first you cut. That you have no choice. And me, I like to print my template. So you cut. Then I have to apply my placement line all the way around, to make sure that you will press your shamrock or your applique inside the lines. And you have to be careful, to make sure you position perfectly good. If you don't do it perfectly good, you'll have a gap between your applique and the fabric, like I do here. Okay? See the little gap here? If you see the outline, there's a gap. See on the other side, it's perfect. So there's no, it's not so bad, because step number 3 is perfect. But if ever you don't have, you have a gap and it shows, well, with your marker, with your fabric marker, you can coloring the little gap. So if you look at number 3, it is perfect with an applique stitch from the software. And number 4 is just to show you without an applique that you still can use your software. But if you decide to put an applique, there's many different stitches, decorative stitches, that you can use to go around your applique. Okay, I'm going to turn this over, and you know, this is way too long. Well, yeah, you're gonna be ready. You're going to be ready for oh, this is not. This is too long. Yeah, this is too long. I'll have to repair this. Okay, but just getting ready for the celebration. Okay. Okay, I'm back on here because today we want to feature the applique. And you know, many of you have those little wire, I don't know how to call it, frame, I should say, maybe another word. You know, I like this because you don't have to do a big project and you still learn. I put 4, I could have put 1, huh? So, okay. Then I will show you while I'm here. I will show you the sample I practiced. So I had no more of them. So what I did is I'm using something that I did previously. You know, I always do a bunch, and when I need them, I use them. So you see, I cut all the way around. I want to have a frame. And what I want to feature is invert applique. So you see, invert applique, anyway, I want to show you the difference between of them. So when you do something, this is still good. Yes, this was coming here, maybe here. Yeah, maybe like this. This was inside. Like I say, you know, you have, I always cut more and then I use them when I need. So because I had no more of the green one, I'm using this as to show you as the demonstration. So I'm working on the CM17. Maybe I should do this. Yeah. What do you think? Okay. And on this 3 color here, I use blue with blue, but darker blue, darker orange, and darker green or teal. I want to use, because I want you to see the reaction. What's good, what's no good. And what makes it good or no good is, well, of course, the sewer. And number 2 is the functionality of the machine. Like I say, you know, samples and practice and sample, it's best way to learn. So I'm turning, I don't see the comments, huh? You know that. So let me take my phone just in case I'm in trouble. Okay, so far, oh, no, okay. So I have no time for that. Okay, so I'm turning my camera to my sewing machine. I'm doing it on the CM17, but you can do this on every Janome machine because every Janome machine has an applique stitch. Okay, so let me get my stylus is here. So where are my applique here? Okay, in my category, I have the applique section. And my designs are there, and I have 2 pages. Okay, well, while I'm going to page 2, I'm losing what was on the page 1. So we have an icon here, and you see all the 22 stitches, different applique stitches. Okay, so you just pick and choose and you do it. So the machine tells you can choose your foot number A and the number F, or it doesn't tell you F2, but F1 and F2. The difference between the 2 of them is this one has a little, it's a closed toe, open toe. Okay. Maybe with the CM17, both came with the machine, but maybe with another machine, F1 for sure, it's delivered with a machine. F2, I'm not sure, but you can buy one. And you know, there's applique foot for 7mm and 9mm sewing machine. 5, I'm not sure. You have to download the free book to see the free accessory book to see if you have if it's possible to buy an extra one. Okay, So all the stitches here, I can change the width, the length, the tension, the needle position, foot pressure. I can play with it. And as the icon at the bottom, I have the pivot function, the memory function, and the mirror effect. And do I want lock stitch or I don't want lock stitch at the end of the work? So that's all it is here. There's no problem. Manually, you can do whatever you want here, which I did here. Okay, but okay, you see, with the function, hey, look at this. So let me take you to another. I'm going to sewing application. I put my machine in English for you. And do I have an application called Appliqué here? There's none. Okay. No. No. Maybe in quilting. Yes. Okay. So you have 3 stitches because you have middle position, right position. This is the position of the needle. If you keep your eyes here, see? Right. It's moved. The whole thing is moving. Okay. Blanket stitch to the middle center of the foot position and to the right of the foot, and zigzag in the middle and to the right. Well, oh, that's okay. That's okay. It's in the quilting section, and I'm not doing quilting now. I'm just putting an applique. But if you notice here, there's an icon that appears to me that I didn't have before. So there's no way I can use the memory, not the memory. Yeah, you know how to save into memory this. Yeah, save into memory function. But I have a corner section icon. Needle down, I have this pivot function I do have, and the mirror effect I do have. But if you have a more recent machine, okay, you have the foot here, optional feet, okay. Do I have here the function appliqué? Yes, I do. Here I have all the function that I would like, and I have one type of appliqué, appliqué 1, appliqué 2, which is different. If I press, you see the difference. Appliqué 3, okay, so they're all on the right needle position. Left needle position, right needle position, with 2 different stitch, and the border one, the border one, okay? So whatever you like is there. Whatever you need is there. Today I want to use this one. Do I want to use that one? I'm afraid. No, I'll use it. Yeah, I'll use it. It doesn't. No, it's not appropriate. No, I will use. What did I use here? Straight. So I'm going to use this one. No, that one. Sorry, I don't know what I want. Okay, so I'm going to use this one because it's easy. We always talk about appliqué, but there's also reverse appliqué. Reverse appliqué means that I have to mirror effect my stitch, and now my stitch, where will it be according to the foot? And I'm using the optional foot AP, which doesn't come with any machine. AP foot is shorter than a regular foot, shorter, you see, and the front is curved, okay? And inside you have 4 lines, an opening and four mark, okay? On top of that, you can it is stronger when you attach the foot, okay? Here you have only one little bar. Here you have 2, so it's more secure, okay? So I'm going to put the foot on the machine and we're going to sew. Okay, so first, be careful with my thread. I don't want to pinch it. So first to the back. Okay, I insert the back in the foot and then my foot down and it's finished. You want to have a nice job, clean job. You see the back of my little samples here, clean. I don't have a mess of thread. Okay, so to be able to achieve this is take your thread inside the foot, under the foot, in the thread holder. And before I'm coming into, I practiced all this before, and I'll explain them to you. And I kept this one here, I kept it to manually work with you. But before I do this here, I have to practice my sample. And you see, there's a sample that I practice. So those stitches, you see how not nice it is here? Do you see? Oh yeah, you see, and you see that the fabric. So my positioning was not right. Okay, but you have to practice to know this. Look how not nice it is. And it's going, it's not. Then I choose another stitch, but it's too narrow. So it's not even, it's picking the fabric, but 1 millimeter. Look at this here. I saw the inside. It's too thin for what I was doing. Then I changed my stitch and then I practiced with my foot. Then I was okay. All my corners were perfect. And what you want in with this foot and this function, you want a perfect corner. So I will do not a perfect corner now, and then I'll do a perfect corner to show you what's the difference is. Okay, so I choose my stitch. I'll go a little bit faster. Okay, stop. If I'm not okay, okay. Now lift my foot, turn the corner, keep going. Okay, cut my thread and remove the start. Well, when you want to do something wrong, it's going good, and when you want to do it good, it's something goes wrong. It's not that bad here, but I'm missing a stitch. Okay, but you see here, I didn't use it, but look at the bad corner, but look at the perfect corner. So how can I achieve a perfect corner? I'm moving the camera back to the screen, and you see here the arrow. Well, you have the icon at the bottom here, and I will tell my machine, hey, I want to do a perfect corner. Okay, so when you want to do it, you just have to push it. I won't be able, when I'm sewing, I won't be able to move my screen here and there, but I'll tell you what I do, and you'll see the difference. Okay, if I can enlarge this. Oh, I enlarged the most I could. Okay, again, I like my tweezers. It's like getting old doesn't pinch like it used to. It used to pinch the thread. So I'm doing, and I see on my foot, I see where the stitch is sewing. And if I want, I really like all the functionality, all the electronic functionality of my machine. I see, I slow down, I needle up, needle down, thread the needle, foot up if I want to turn, or pivot function. I like all them, okay? And now I want to turn my corner. I'm going to tell my machine, hey, I'm turning, foot up, but I could use my pivot function and start. So this will tell my machine, my stitch, I'll stop, do a perfect corner. So start right the same, look the same, whoops, where are they? See, the same distance from one corner, about the same distance from one corner to the other one. Another thing you can do here, you could do, I remove my thread cutter function because it keeps cutting. I'll show you, whoops, my pivot function. So I activate my pivot function. So go. Then I can go fast because, okay, lock stitch, needle down, foot up, pivot function to start right at the beginning of the stitch. Okay, I'll stop here, cut my thread. Okay. Whoops. You see? You see it make a space because I use the lock stitch. So you really have to study your stitch when the stitch is going straight and when it takes a stitch outside. Reverse applique is a bit different. You have to pay more attention than just an applique. So now I'm coming in the nice fabric, okay? And on my foot, I know where to start because there's a guide. Whoops, needle down, foot down, and I'm going to position good, and I won't go that fast. And because on this machine, no, I'm not at the right position. Now I am. Oh, perfect. My needle down. I say perfect. I should say almost perfect. Now I'm perfect. And then if I want, I can play with my width and my length. So let's do this. Oh no, I have two. Okay, I'll do one straight and then I'll play with the stitch length and the straight state. Yeah, the length and the width. So let's go. So I saw while I'm making my sample how to position my foot according to the guide on the top. I'll let go. It's really perfect. Really, really. So I'll stop. And because I have my pivot function, foot up, needle down. Keep going until the end. I see the movement of my needle. And if I really want to see well, you really... Oh, bobbin thread not sufficient. Oh, okay, yes, but let me finish. Okay, machine, I'll cheat. Okay, I'll tell my machine, oh la la, bobbin thread remaining sensor off. Okay, because I want to finish this, huh? Okay, so the machine takes one stitch out. Okay, and in between two stitch. Okay, corner, turn, and this time I want to, my foot down, this time I want to move. I want to change. Oh, you know why I'm doing this? Hey, I should just do this on the top here because I have two screens and they are coordinated and in synchronized. So let's say this time I want to enlarge my stitch. I will have to reposition at the largest just because I want to try something. And I want to length it too. Just, okay, just to show you. But now I will have to really reposition. But it'll be easy because I have my, I'm here a little bit, because I have all my guide. Oh, this is really wide. Okay, so I should position. Okay, up. Now I'll do it better. Okay, go. You'll see the difference. Aha, you won't see the difference. Why? I have no thread. Ay, 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 but it's easy. I'm always ready here. I'll put a green one. I put the same thread color, about the same thread color in the bobbin and in the bobbin and in the machine. You can trick her because she's a she. Okay, okay. At least you'll see things happen. We have no choice. That's life. It's not bad anyway. Okay. When you're alone at home and this happened to you, maybe you say, "Oh, how come it didn't happen during her life?" Well, just because of it wasn't the right life. Okay, so down. Okay, and I'll go a little bit faster this time. Okay, I'm almost finished. And I have to keep my finger. Okay. Cut my thread. Or thread cutter. Oops. Cut the thread on top. Okay. So, okay. See the difference with the width? Aha. Width and length. And this is the same stitch. Okay. So here it's not nice because I didn't use the corner option. Here, think it's not bad at all. Okay. And here it's perfect. You see, it's easier appliqué than reverse appliqué. So appliqué, and look at the corners. And I changed the stitch. I made a different corner. You realize this. The width is different here. And this is, well, without using. But at least it shows you that what you have to be careful. Okay, I'm turning the camera. I want to show you something that has nothing to do with the class, but you know that I have an embroidery club in Montreal, and all the girls have the big machine and the embroidery machine, and I want to show you their homework, what they have to do now. Oh, let me. Okay, this is crooked. Okay, like this. So you see, appliqué, different size. And after the appliqué, just to show you that, of course, we cut the fabric. We didn't cut all this at the same time. So how to cut appliqué, how to make a different border. Each of them has a different border. And then how to make a stitch of separation, to imitate a real tulip inside. Okay. And you see, this is clip art. This is what's built-in design, but to be embroidered. It was a SVG file. This is what I want to say. Here, it's not a clip art. It's the other one, web. Some are webbing, some are clip art. I don't remember which one. This is also built in the machine. And this one is with the AccuStitch software. And this one is, you draw with the software to make those, there's no end to this, but at least you see how we can do it. We're getting ready for spring, huh? I don't know if I can bring this close to you. This is as close as I can go. At least you see the result is very, very nice. But I'm telling you, this is part of the cutting needles and the applique and some software and using different thread. But all this in one, you know, we're missing leaves here. So I can, it's still in the hoop, so I can add leaves. There's no end with our toys, okay? So I'll turn the camera towards me now, camera avant, for you to say goodbye, not good night yet, goodbye. I don't see with this new platform, it's StreamYard that we're using. If there's comment, I don't know where to look at the comment. But anyway, I'll go on Facebook and I will reply to you for sure. And thank you to watch again. Okay. So see you next week and have a good week, everybody. Bye-bye. I have to do this.